All right, that was just our old-fashioned grits in our crock pot. We use that whole container. Now I'm gonna come in with my whole milk and we're gonna measure out 3 cups of whole milk to add to our grits. This is gonna be a super easy and delicious Southern classic in the crock pot. Pour in that entire 3 cups right on top of our grits. This is such an easy and delicious little meal that I love to make all year round because it is tasty and my family loves it. All right, I'm gonna grab 3 cups of water now. Now you can do 6 cups of milk if you prefer, but it is not necessary, which is why I'm doing the water as my second liquid. Beautiful. I have here a stick of salted butter, and we're gonna go ahead and put our little chopped up pieces of butter right into our crock pot with our grits, our milk, and our water. Yummy. This is gonna add some great flavor, make them nice and buttery, and exactly how you want your grits. Now this might be a little controversial, but I love cheese in my grits, so we're adding 1 bag of our medium cheddar. You can skip this or you can add whatever cheese you like. You can grade your own cheese. The options are endless, but that's gonna make these extra tasty. Now before we get this cooking, I am gonna add some seasoning. I'm adding some garlic powder because I like garlic powder on everything, but you can season this how you like. You can add some onion powder, you can add some Old Bay, whatever you like. I'm gonna add some pepper. You gotta have pepper in your grits.
The crying pepper.
Yep, trying to be used. And then some salt. I know I use the salted butter, but you can never have too much salt in your grits. Perfect. Now before this gets cooking, we are gonna give it a generous stir. And I did forget to mention that I greased my crock pot to make sure that nothing sticks to it. But make sure everything gets well combined. You want that cheese, the grits, everything to come together. Okay, I know it looks a little liquidy, but that's exactly how it's supposed to look. Now we're gonna go ahead and pop our lid on and put this on high. All right, it's been 2.5 hours on high. Before we open this up, I'm gonna come over to my tail off shrimp, and I did thaw and wash these. I have my Old Bay seasoning, and we're gonna add a generous amount of our Old Bay right on top of our shrimp. We wanna make sure that this gets super seasoned. This is gonna add some great flavor, and of course, who doesn't love shrimp with their grits? And we have these raw already because we are gonna toss them in with our grits. All right, let's get this coated. I just have my glove on and we're just gonna kind of toss that right into our seasoning. And if you feel like it needs more, you can just go ahead and get some more in there, add as much as you like, but I want them to be, you know, almost a different color because of the seasoning. Oh, those grits smell so good. All right, I think that looks just about right. We're gonna keep our glove on. Let's go ahead and check out. Woo! All right, now these are not fully done yet, but it is time to put our shrimp in our crock pot so that this can all cook together and be ready at the same time. We are giving it a mix, so make sure it doesn't stick to the sides. I'm just flattening out those grits the best I can with my left hand. We're gonna bring back our shrimp and we're gonna place our raw shrimp right on top of our grits, just like so. And these will cook right on top. They'll add a little bit more moisture to our grits. And then we're gonna have the perfect shrimp and grits in the crock pot. Who knew it could be so easy? So let's go ahead and get these on here. All right. Last one in there. That looks beautiful. We're gonna put our lid back on, and this is still on high, and we will check on this once the shrimp turn pink. All right, it's been 20 minutes and those shrimp look done. Let's go ahead and turn this off and let's check them out. Ooh, that's what I love about shrimp. They cook so quick. Now I'm just gonna top this off with some parsley. This is optional, but I just think it adds such a great color and taste to our delicious shrimp and grits. I cannot wait. Let's go in and, oh All right, you guys let me know. Do those grits look cooked enough? I feel like they probably needed a little bit more time, but I cannot wait any longer. That is so good. Oh my goodness. Wow. You guys are gonna love it.